Sports and hip hop often intersect, especially around the sport of basketball. One NBA team has been connecting with hip hop artists, and today we're going to hear from two artists who are making music with the Golden State Warriors and their label Golden State Entertainment. First up, we have one of the best battle rappers and freestylers in the game, MC Juice, representing Chi-Town, who joins me now. Juice, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on with you, Dex?
Not much, man. I'm good and pleasure to talk to you. And we're going to talk a little hip hop and sports, two of my loves right here. So I'm glad to do this. And Juice, you have a new album out, Calisthenics, that you dropped on Golden State Entertainment. How did your partnership with Golden State Entertainment come about? And what has it been like creating an album under an NBA team's record label?
Well, the partnership came about because many moons ago on the underground circuit, I encountered my partner in rhyme, David Kelly, aka Capital D. He is in a group called All Natural with Tone Be Nimble from Chicago. Everyone knows them, and I'm just like a solo wanderer. I'm like David Carradine in Kung Fu. I just go from town to town doing me. So we encountered each other, and then he was like, recently he was like, hey, like I got this project I finished. And I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, like I have some blank spaces in it. I want to send it to you. So he sent it to me, and then I filled in the blank spaces. I added some bars, a couple hooks, and I gave it back to him. And he gave it to the team ownership. And then team ownership liked it, and hence the music wing of Golden State Entertainment.
There you go. It came together just like that. It's a beautiful collaboration there. And Juice, you've been a significant figure in hip-hop for over 3 decades. What inspired you to finally release your first definitive studio album with Calisthenics? Because you've been in the battle space, but what made you want to do this in this space?
Well, Cap was just like, look, if you fill this in, we'll have a complete project. So basically, it is my album, but it's like, I don't know if people remember hip-hop, but it's like the Purple Tape. So like the Purple Tape, Ghostface was like a feature on the Purple Tape. So the Purple Tape was really Raekwon's album, but it was called the Purple Tape, and everybody thought it was like Raekwon's album. So on this, it's like I'm featuring on his Purple Tape. So I'm like Ghostface on this album. So like I'm the featured rapper and he's the lead rapper, and Georgia Ann Muldrow is the producer. So you know that's pretty much how it comes. When you call it calisthenics, like that's when we all merge together. When Georgia does her thing with the tracks, when he rhymes and when I rhyme, that's calisthenics. So that's how that all came about, and I'm just glad to be featured on the album. You know, I tried to do with the space I got. I just tried to do the most so people will remember me. That was my main goal, and not to let him down. I'm basically like one of his soldiers. So if he asked me to write a verse, I'm gonna write it. He asked me to write a hook for somebody, I'm gonna write it. Like anything he needs to further the label, that's what I'm here.
I love that because you mentioned the Purple Tape there, where you don't really get albums like that anymore, where you have a rapper sort of featured the way Ghostface was on that Raekwon album, Only Built for Cuban Link. So you don't really get those anymore. And Georgia Ann Muldrow, great production as always. Got to ask you this, because you famously defeated Eminem in a battle that was watched by millions. In your opinion, can rap be considered a sport, and how do battle rappers compare to professional athletes in terms of preparation and performance? How do they compare?
I think intrinsically, it's always a sport. I think when rappers rhyme and write songs and verses, I think the goal is to like destroy whoever you're on a track with. I don't usually come at it from that angle, but I think that's the goal in hip hop is, bro, I killed you on that track, or I murdered that track with you, or I was way up to par, or don't write your lyrics after mine. So to me, intrinsically, it is a sport. The preparation to liken it unto professional athletes, the newer part of it, the newer evolution is like that, because professional athletes know who they're going to play. They know what their 82-game schedule is. They know what it's going to take physically to pull it off. So in the new battle rhyme circuit, like, you know who you're going to battle. You know how long it's going to be. You probably get to do research on them. You can hire a writing team. So the preparation is similar. In the era where, you know, I came up, you didn't really have those luxuries. You didn't know who you were going to battle. You had to have rhymes or you had to have a mind state that could adjust to any situation. So it's crazy to watch the evolution. I don't think it devolved. I think it evolved. I think there's more entertainment value in it, and I think the preparation is holding more attention than just freestyling. I love freestyling, but If you can't do it to a high level, it doesn't captivate the attention like when you write it and there's an audience.
Right. There's value to that, right? In the written bars
Sure.
and being able to execute it at such a high level, there's definitely value to that. I got to ask you this because you're from Chicago, from the Chi, so I got to ask you, and I found out that you were a Bulls fan, so I got to ask you about your Bulls. How do you feel about the Bulls' chances in the postseason this year? Can they make it out of the play-in tournament, Juice?
Clearly, I live on an airplane. If you just heard that, I think so. I think they play Atlanta. Uh, I have been watching Atlanta, and Atlanta's a really high-scoring team. But I think the Bulls can match that intensity, and I think they're going to win that game. I won't say handily, but I think they'll win that game maybe by 8 to 11 points. And after that, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen. Like, I don't know what their chances are after the play-in, but I believe they'll get there. And if I'm wrong, then Dexter has agreed to buy everyone Starbucks.
Man, you're going to put that on me for me to buy
I'm sorry, bro. I see the job. I see the outfit. I know you can afford it.
No,
I see.
You see, now you're going to have people thinking that I can do things that I can't do, all because, what we did with the outfits is you and I noted before we started recording, we were color coordinated today. We were in sync.
And that blazer is smooth as a Sade record, so I know you got some Starbucks. You are killing it, Dex. I mean, well, Dexter is the killer on Showtime, so of course you're killing it with the outfit, right?
Oh,
that's
man.
just how I feel. I don't know.
I'm gonna accept that. I'm killing it with the outfit. I will accept that. The Starbucks for everybody. I don't know about that. We're gonna have to put that on Juice. Juice, before I get you out of here, you're a legendary MC. You have the ability to freestyle at a high level, write bars at a high level. So I was wondering, could you give us a couple of bars, maybe 8 bars, freestyle on the spot about New York Post, SNY, Dexter with the fly blazer? Can you give us something? Can you give us a couple of bars? Let's go.
I'm Major. I'm kind of like a sky pager. You look like you straight out of prom with that fly blazer. Purposely, hey. I murder it. Purposely, emergency surgery. We are both wearing burgundy. I'm glad I got calisthenics. I'm valid tunist, and ain't nobody's freestyling the world while it's juices. If you want avocado, you should do more toast. 8 bars for the mother effing New York Post. Juice.
Nice. Killing it with the bars. Juice.
I don't know.
I appreciate you for coming on. I appreciate you for appreciating the flyness of the blazer and your new project out there, Calisthenics. Check that out on Golden State Entertainment. Appreciate you, Juice. Why don't you do this again?
Shout out Capital D, shout out Brianna, shout out Andrea, shout out Barry, shout out the whole team at GSE. Peace.
Okay, now joining me is another artist on Golden State Entertainment. In fact, he is the first artist to ever sign with the NBA team's label. His name is Mayzin, and he joins me now. Mayzin, what's going on, man?
How's it going? Thank you for having me.
Good, man. Good to have you. Good to talk here. As I was saying before talking to Juice, I always love talking sports and hip-hop, so glad to do this. And Mayzin, you made history by signing with the Golden State Warriors record label, Golden State Entertainment. What does it mean to you to be the first ever music artist signed by an NBA team, especially one that's from your hometown?
Yeah, it's crazy. I always thought that it would be off of actually playing basketball. So to have everything come full circle is it's amazing. It's pun intended. But it's been incredible, and I'm excited for the ride.
No, it's definitely exciting thing for you there. And so how has, this coming about, because you said it's been amazing, your name is Mayzin, how have fans reacted to both your partnership with the Warriors and then your new album that you've got out, Things Left Unsaid? Any memorable interactions from fans talking to you about this partnership?
Memorable interactions? Yeah, I mean, it's always amazing whenever people reach out and say that the music affected them in a positive way. That's pretty much the whole reason why I do it, not only just to get through my own things, but also to help others get through what they're going through. So I think that's been the most incredible thing about it, especially with the EP that just came out. A lot of people have reached out and been like, man, I relate to this so much. And, that's the highest praise that I could get as an artist, honestly.
Yeah, no, whenever the music connects with people, that's definitely the highest praise you can get. You want people to feel the art that you've made. That's always a good thing. I got to ask you this, because you're from the Bay, you're from Oakland, and you're somebody who's closely linked with the Golden State Warriors now. How do you feel about the team's performance this season, and what do you think of their chances of getting out of the play-in tournament?
Yeah, I think you know, the team this season, we had so much potential, I think. And there was a lot of bright spots this season, especially post All-Star break. You know, B-Pod has been playing crazy, Brandon Podziemski. But like there's been so many positives. I think that we turned it on a little too late. But, you know, with the play-in this year, we definitely have a chance to go ahead and beat down Sacramento and then beat down the Pelicans to get in, to hopefully get in. So I think that we have a shot. You know, I think that we should win. We should win the game on Tuesday and beat the Kings. And I'm predicting an eighth seed. I think it's fair. I think we can get in.
Okay, feeling good, feeling like they're going to get in. I got to ask you this because I know the Warriors fans, they want to see the championship window still open. And Steph Curry,
Yeah.
he's been in one of your videos. I did catch that. I got to ask you this. In your opinion, does Steph Curry have another NBA championship run left in him to bring another title to the Bay Area?
Absolutely. And if it's not this year, it'll be next year. And if it's not next year, it'll be the year after. He's got one more in him. I think we can go ahead and make it 5.
All right, you think he can make it 5? One of the greatest all time, Stephen Curry there. We'll see how the Warriors do. They're going to try to get out of the play-in tournament. As you heard Mayzin said, he's rooting for them to do that. We'll see. Mayzin's got a new album out, new EP out, Things Left Unsaid. Go check that out on Golden State Entertainment. Mayzin, thank you. I appreciate it, man. We got to talk some hip-hop, got to talk some basketball. Always good. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.